a very big struggle in the state of Odisha against the POSCO steel plants. And you know, POSCO happens to be a multinational corporation and multinational corporation of South Korea. And from 2005, we started fighting relentlessly against the POSCO for almost 10 years. And myself, being a communist and a Communist Party activist and leader, led that movement and conducted so many struggles, people struggles against POSCO. And the ultimate result is POSCO is out of Odisha. POSCO has left Odisha. It has become a big victory for the people of the state and for the people, progressive people and left fighting people of the country. So now in that POSCO movement, Communist Party of India played a historic role. And our national secretariat members, national leaders, and also so many social activists like Medha Patkar, Swami Agnivesh, and others, they also went over there and associated themselves with the people's struggle. That was a very broad-based people's democratic movement, though it was being led by Communist Party. And I myself, being a National Council member of the Communist Party, was leading that movement, and I have been implicated in almost 63 false cases. I was jailed for almost 3 years. So I was underground for 4 years. Now about 1400 people are warranties. Thousands of false cases are still there in their name. So these are the situation on the ground. Now Communist Party in the state is fighting against the menace of BJP and Sangh Parivar. Though Naveen Patnaik, being the Chief Minister, is trying to come back again, and it is also possible that the ruling party, BJD, may come back to power. But on the other side of the coin is Bharatiya Janata Party, along with its Hindutva forces, fundamentalist forces, and Sangh Parivar, is also trying to capture power. And also, you see, on some non-issues, religious issues, BJP is trying woo the sentiment of people, is trying to blackmail the religious sentiments of the people. But CPI, along with other left forces, CPIM, RSP, Forward Bloc and other left forces, is trying to, has already built up a combination and also is trying to fight back BJP. So, in this party congress also, at national level, we have already taken so many resolutions, and we are going to adopt a political resolution against the menace of BJP, against the communal menace, against the danger of Hindutva forces. So, both at the national level and the state level, we must try to check BJP. We must try to resist BJP. We must try to contain and control BJP so that left forces could be able to combine with other forces for a national alternative, you see, as against BJP. And in the coming 2009 election, both the state of Odisha along with the national election, we are going to face the general election and the state election together. So 2019 is a very historic thing for the people of the state of Odisha and also at national level. So in both the cases, we want to contain and control BJP. That is the strategic motto of the party congress here. The 10 years misrule of Manmohan Singh and of Congress helped BJP to take the advantage of this situation. Number one. Likewise, at the state level, the ruling parties are also responsible for this. They are not reaching out to every family. They are not reaching out to the villages. There are so many villages in the state of Odisha where there is no electricity, where there is no drinking water, where there is no communication, where there is no education facility, where there is no primary health center. So, BJP is taking advantage of that. Number one. Number two, you see the development activity that must reach the last man of the state and the country. That that is not being done. You see, BJP, with the slogan of development, came to power and looted the people, looted the bank, public property, public money. That has been exposed, comrade. That has been exposed, and I think BJP has been caught red-handed before the public, and this is going to be a big battle in the 2019 election. The land problem is a big problem for tribals. The clever people, the zamindars, the moneyed people from other regions, they have, snatched away the land of the tribal people. Tribals depend on the forest and forest producers. And the forest is being taken away by multinational companies. That must be looked into serious. Tribal development of the tribal area must be taken care of. That is not being done. And tribal issue has become the major issue. In Odisha, you see, almost in 22 districts, there are tribals. So the state government is failing to approach reach these tribals. So both Maoists and the BJP, they are both taking advantage of that situation prevailing there. So the ruling parties, the secular parties who are ruling the states must be much cautious before these things happen. You see, a party has given a call in the state party conference of Odisha, which was held 1 month before, for organizing popular mass movements. And the mass movements mainly will base on land issues, irrigation issues, agricultural issues. You see, out of almost 3 lakhs farmers, those who have committed suicide across the country, almost thousands of farmers have committed also suicide in our state, in the state of Odisha. So that is also a big issue. Farmer suicide has become a daily event in the state of Odisha. So we have to take up that issue. We have to take up the issue of tribals. We have to take up the issue of agricultural laborers. We have to take up the issue of the working class and students, youth also. You know, in the state of Odisha, the teachers have waged a serious battle, month-long battle against the government, but the government is not yielding to. So that is also a burning problem for the left people. It is up to the left people, left parties, to take up those issues and to conduct people's struggles.